You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just
alright, Jade's on. Let's go to Squid. Yep. It's a boy. G'day guys, and welcome to this week's episode. This week we are exploring the beautiful southwest region of WA, so my home area of where I grew up. We're starting off in a little town called Margaret River. Some of you may have heard of it. And then we end up here in the beautiful Geograph Bay. We are smack bang right in the middle of two towns, Busselton and Dunsborough. Dunsborough is absolutely amazing. We're going to check out some beautiful snorkeling spots and we're going to get the boat off and see what we can catch out here. Let's get it started. Just down here in Margaret River area, and we've been staying at Olive Hill Farm. Now it's situated about, I don't know, about 10 minutes out of Margaret River, and you've got two choices out here. So you can camp in amongst all the olive trees, and there's all designated bays there, or like us, you can camp near the paddock and wake up to the horses just behind you. Every morning they come up, say hello, and then at night you wake up to a beautiful sunset that's just behind me there. You don't wake up to a beautiful sunset, you watch beautiful sunset go down. So yeah, it's got a dump point which costs $5. Camp costs were $28 for a family of 5 for us a night, and there's also potable water here, which is $1 for every 25 litres, or there are other taps that are like bore water, I suppose, that you can use to fill up your caravan, but potable is literally $1 for every 25 litres that you put in. It's a beautiful place, beautiful sunsets, and just a 10-minute walk down there is the Margaret River itself, and they've set up a pontoon, a rope swing, there's a little boat there and a little canoe that you can use and enjoy swimming in the river. Mr. Ed. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Nobody can talk to a horse, of course, unless, of course, the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Ah! He sneezed on me. I got snot all over me. I was singing to the horse and it just sneezed all over me. Look, I got horse snot all over me. Blech.
So we're just heading for a walk down to the Margaret River, which is on the olive farm. That's our camp, just up there. Kids are riding their bikes, and it's about a 2-minute walk to where all those trees are just there, and we'll show you when we get there.
Dad behind you. You don't jump in, Dad.
You gonna jump in, Daddy?
I don't let him tuck you in.
I have never ever seen this in my life. Jade is the first person in a river, and the rest of us. 1, 2, 3, go!
Whoa, Ronnie, are you okay? I got it, tickle!
Ronnie, hop off, Peyton.
She's scared.
Come here.
Were you a bit scared?
It was This is cool.
Must be super deep there.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
That is going on the episode.
Bring it back, mate. Before it sinks all the way to the bottom.
I abandoned the ship.
I just want to backtrack for a second to a couple of weeks ago when we had a mouse in our caravan. Mouse, not mice. And the reason we got the mouse in our caravan was because we left the toy box outside, it started raining, and in the middle of the night we brought it in, we checked to make sure there was no snakes or spiders, but we didn't see the mouse. Anyway, there was a mouse in there. Ended up in my bed, it bit me, and no blood, I was fine and everything. So me and Derek have put our heads together and we've come up with a solution. We've created these canvas bags with a clear lid. They fit in our tunnel boot, they fit in the kids' bunk beds, and hopefully no mouse or mice are getting in the bags. So let's get started. I'm going to get this toy box into our new bags. Alright, so you saw how big the tubs were. We haven't ditched any toys. This is all the stuff in these 3 toy boxes. Handles, plastic tubs so we can plastic covers so we can see whose is who. And I'm stoked with them. I reckon they're going to work really well. Let's see if they fit in the tunnel boot. Oh, perfect. They stack on top of each other. That is perfect. So happy with that. So they won't always go there. The kids can have them on their beds or what have you not, but if we're racing out and we just want to chuck them in there or it's raining, that's where they can go. So yeah, turned out perfect.
You happy?
Yes.
The old hairdressing bag's coming out.
Oh, what's happening here?
You need a haircut, you haven't had one for a long time.
Woohoo!
So I'm a hairdresser, and how we started making money on the road was I used to have a sign at the front of our caravan that said ladies and men's haircuts, colours, and yeah, I used to make a bit of money doing hairdressing on the road.
The kids have built these awesome little structures. When we got here there was a couple of teepees. I wanted to show you the ones that my kids just built. I'm so bloody proud of them that they did this all by themselves. They did everything. I didn't come over at all to assist or anything, but have a look. So they started off with their normal teepee, which is your teepee frame. Then they built a veranda, and this is the door to get in, and this is their viewing platform to watch the sunset. My kids haven't really, they've built little bits and pieces, but nothing to this extreme, and I'm so bloody proud of them. Kobe worked so hard. Peyton and Kobe both collected all the sticks by themselves and got this done. How bloody good. This is what we did when we were growing up, and now instead of sitting on iPads, this is what my kids are doing. So yeah, we've been staying at Olive Hill Farm, what was it, Saturday night, Sunday night and Monday night, and it's now Tuesday. It was a long weekend in Perth and the place was absolutely packed. All of Margaret River was packed. We actually had some friends that come down from Perth and spent the long weekend with us, and we had a good time with them. But now we're packing up and we're heading to our next destination, so we'll bring you along and show you where it is. So we've made it to our next destination. So we are right in the middle of Busselton and Dunsborough in the southwest region of WA, in a little place called Camp Grace. Now it's $30 a night. You've got power, you've got water, you've got a dump spot, and you've got rubbish bins. It's a little smaller campground area. You got nice green grass, and the best thing is that the beach is right there. So we've got beachfront access off the caravan park here. It is simply the best setup. There are a heap of caravan parks that are on the other side of Caves Road, and they don't have beachfront access. And I'll give you a little tip. They're about 2 to 3 times more expensive than what this place is. Now this place does have a few little minor rules. The rules are minimal to no drinking, no smoking, no loud excessive noise around the camp. Be friendly to possums, and the one that's going to hurt me the most, because I was really hoping to get my set out, was no G-string bikini bathers. I was really hoping that I could get a chance to wear mine, but I'm going to have to put them away this time. So I'll give you a tip though, you need to book, because the weekends sell out around all of this southwest region. Because it's only an hour to 2 hour drive from Perth, the weekends at the moment are just packed. Alright, so they have this big common grass area through the middle. They've got a little camp kitchen here, and they've got this beautiful brand new rec room. So I'll take you through all that and show you what it's all about. And inside the little grass area here, they've got all these little possum huts for all the possums to live in. So yeah, lots of possums during the day and plenty at night that jump all over your caravan. Okay, so unfortunately for us caravanners, we don't get full beachfront views, but between the rec room and the rest of the camp, they've got this beautiful big grass area here, and that is fully on the beach, ready to rock and roll. So you can come here with your tents and camp up here, and you've got water, you've got everything, rubbish bins, everything that you need, and you're right on the beach. We've got the boat off and we're going fishing tomorrow. I'm going to go truck a line in now with my new lures and see how they go. But yeah, so boat's off, got the new motor on, she looks good there, so pretty happy with that. The car's parked up, van's packed up, but have a look at this. Look at this feast that we've got tonight. Potatoes, corn, capsicum, bit of roast lamb. Can't wait to get stuck into that. I'm going to get stuck into that, then I'm going to go down and try out my new lures.
Doesn't get better than this. Walk out of the caravan and we get to come down to the beach for a fish and have a look at this sunset. It's perfect. Derek's just actually had a squid follow him in, even though he's chasing some whiting. But cannot wait to get on the boat tomorrow. That water just looks beautiful.
Good morning, family. What's on the cards today?
Schoolwork. Fishing.
Schoolwork and then fishing, exactly right. Are we excited? Try out the new motor?
Yeah. I'm excited for that, but not for schoolwork.
Oh, you can't be like that, mate. We are on our way to the boat ramp. Luckily, it's only about 500 metres up the road, and what you can do is launch your boat, and then you can just leave it on the beach at the front of the caravan park, and just come in and out of there each time. We found some hitchhikers along the way. The whole family's back. Let's go catch some squid and some fish. Who's happy?
Bring it home, baby.
He's aiming right at you, love.
Look, he's aiming at you.
What happened to you, love?
The joys of squidding. You got it all over your head.
Got a couple of fish, a couple of squid, and inks everywhere.
What a day. Have a look at the water. It is, look at the clarity. It's amazing.
So we could, like, if it was like this when we climbed up that mountain.
Full glass off. Oh, look at the squid ink up on top of the roof.
There you go, get it back.
Show us what you got. Good job, Peyton.
It's gonna sweat me.
No, can't swear.
Whoa, that's a whipper!
he is a beauty.
Woohoo! Well done. I told you you'd get one. Happy with your lure now? All right, Jade's on. She's got a squid. Oh,
Whoa!
it's a boy.
A boy.
Whoa! So before we head back, Derek's just cleaning all our squid. And we're gonna go and have some lunch. And then we'll come back out and get some dinner. Hey babe, how many more have you got to go?
Last one. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 yummy squid. How cool was that? Little stingray, big stingray swimming underneath the boat. So we're in about 4.5 to 5 meters of water, and I just stuck the GoPro over the edge, and that's the vision that you've seen of the stingray. That's how clear this water is. It is amazing. And a complete glass off.
Thinking of drowning in his blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes.
Tell me about your new motor.
Wow, what a difference this motor makes. I didn't expect it to make this much of a difference, but check this out.
It's hot. The kids have been sweating while we've been out, so we're finally back at shore. Jackets are off and they're in. Go!
I tell ya, doesn't get any better than this.
It does, Daddy.
Absolutely beautiful. Look at the water.
No stingers.
What do you reckon?
It's good. If it didn't have stingers.
Alright, Jade's been cooking up a storm in here. Got the last little bit of tentacles. But have a look at the main course. Look at all that squid. We've been waiting so long to bloody eat squid.
And I've eaten half of it.
I'm a little bit excited. I'm gonna go and eat. Bye. Morning guys. Where are we off to today, love?
We're going to the Busselton jetty. We're going to take the kids on a train ride and go see the aquarium at the end of the jetty.
Beautiful. Can't wait to see that. And then maybe after that, take you to another little sneaky spot.
I'll just
Going to have a bit of dash cam view of Jade driving the rig on her L plates.
No,
We drive in reverse, do we?
Hey,
Said I had it in reverse.
that wouldn't be good. You crash into me boat and me car.
Trying to get used to this
Column shift.
column shift, gear shift.
Oh look, she's already gone for a sprinkler.
What?
She's wet me car.
Oops, that wasn't my fault.
Ball water all down me car. Too busy looking at yourself in the mirror again, love.
There's really no mirrors in this car to look at myself.
Alright, so we drove to the Busselton jetty and the weather is absolutely terrible. It's a little bit overcast, so it would be no good for you anyway, and not great for going out to the aquarium as well. So we've changed plans and we have ended up here at the Primal Archery Centre. We're going to take the kids shooting some archery and see how we go. Stick around for a laugh. Alright, so they've got a couple of options here. You can do 3 arrows and shoot at 5 targets, which is $12, or 6 arrows at the 5 targets, which is $20. The most popular is 3 arrows and 10 targets, which is $20, or you can do the 6 arrows for the 10 targets at $30. play tag as well. They've got mini golf, which is $8, and add a second round, which is an extra $5. So there's lots to do here. Alright, so we're walking to the number 1 target. And I think I've got this in the bag, to be honest with you.
Daddy,
My opponents don't look confident at all.
I'm very bad.
That's all fun, guys. But I'm going to win. It's as simple as that.
You literally just said it's all fun. Dad.
Too much left. Good shot, buddy. Let's see the scores.
Dad won.
Dad got 8, 10 and 7. All right, Peyton, what did you get? 1, 0 and 0. Kobe got a 2 and a 2, so he's on 4. All right, good first round. We're halfway through the 10 targets. We're at hole, I keep thinking of golf. We're at target number 6 and I'm a clear leader. I'm killing these kids. They got nothing on me. It's tight though. It's tight between Peyton and Kobe. They've changed from the orange markers and then they're shooting from the blue markers because they want to hit the target a bit more, which is all good. But we're having fun, aren't we?
Yes.
This kid and her enthusiasm kills me. Good shot,
Yes!
Robin. Well done. Robin Hood, gonna be proud of you, mate.
This is for you, Robin Hood.
Oh,
I'm on the line.
7, 8. This is your best score ever, mate. You might make it to the 20s with this one. This might take you into the 2nd place. Hey, 2 8s and a 7.
Woohoo!
All right, sharpshooter, it's your turn.
This is to show that kids are better than adults. Yeah.
And she missed the target. Oh, we'll edit that out and we'll put you hitting the target, okay? Maybe, if you're lucky.
Okay, do it.
Shot.
Good shot. Hello?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Now she's going to number 2. Going to the closer one. See how she goes here. Terrible.
I got a 2 because it's on the line.
Yeah.
So Dad's going from the yellow, the furthest one away.
This is how professionals do it, kids.
Last one. Can he make it? Can he win?
The pressure's on.
Get a 12.
The crowd's building.
Woo! Boo!
Boo! So we've just finished here and the final scores are in. So Kobe got 135, Peyton got 83 and I got 201. So this is the way the leaderboard looks. Me, Kobe and Peyton. Good day, good fun. Who had fun shooting the archery? Another new skill learned. Who wants to learn more of it?
Not me.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
What did you do?
I got sit down.
You just sat down.
Yeah.
No, you played chess and you had ice cream and we played golf.
Oh, you had a good time. Alrighty, good morning.
Good morning.
Attempt number 2 to go to the Busselton jetty today. So hopefully we get there today and show you what the jetty looks like and the little aquarium at the end. See you there.
So we've got down here, the weather's not the best, but we're still going to give it a crack. Let's hope it clears up by the time we get out there. Let's go.
So you have to pay to get out here. Adults is $4 and children under 17 are free. The jetty solar train ride, it's $14 for an adult and $8.50 for a child. Return, or one way, it's $10 per person. The underwater observatory is $34 per children, and you can do a bit of a dive down there. You get these special dive helmets and you can go underwater, and that costs $70 per person. So that'll be interesting to do. Tell me what you found.
A stingray.
You found a stingray. Where? Can you show me it?
Yes.
Oh wow, look at it swimming in the water. Good finding, Lani.
Where? I can't see it.
Alrighty, so at the beginning of the jetty there is a souvenir shop where you can buy souvenirs about the jetty. There's a little museum where you can learn about the jetty. Now this jetty is actually 1.8 kilometers long. It is the longest wooden structured jetty in the southern hemisphere. Construction of this jetty started in 1865 and it was only 161 meters long. Now 10 years later they put it out to another 135 on top, and then over the next 90 years it got extended all the way out to the 1.8 kilometers that it is. It serviced over 5,000 ships, and then in 1973 they shut it down as a port and they just let the jetty go, so they didn't do any maintenance on it or anything like that until 1987, when fundraising happened and they all got together in the town and they built all the fundraising up, and they got it back up to a higher standard and started using it for what we use it today. And then the government chipped in another 27 mil just to do the observatory at the end and whatnot. So it's got a lot of history. All right, so the train's coming, so I'll get a video of that coming past. But yeah, so you can either catch it out there, do a tour and come back, or you can walk out and catch it back. We made it to the end of the jetty. We've just paid our tickets to go into the underwater observatory. And at the end of the jetty, there's all these cool paintings on the top of the jetty here of all whales and fish and stuff like that. I tried capturing it on the drone and I couldn't understand why. One of them I couldn't see properly, but I can see why now. There's a lot of bird crap sitting on it. But yeah, we're going to go into the underwater observatory and see what's underneath this jetty.
Just got to the end of the jetty and we're going to do the observatory tour. You can't do it by yourself. It's $93 for family of 5, so it's quite expensive, but it'll be worth it hopefully.
So we're currently 8 meters deep down here in the bottom floor of the observatory, and there is multiple amounts of fish here. If you're lucky and you're patient, you get some cool stuff. If you're not so lucky and impatient, then you don't.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I let you come.
Well, I did not know that the observatory actually got built in Fremantle, and it weighs 55 tonnes.
Don't touch that line.
And it floats, and it got floated all the way down here to Busselton. Took 2 or 3 days, and then they filled it up with water, sunk it in its position, tied it down with 18 massive anchors, and pulled the water out of it, and then built the observatory as it is today. That is purely amazing. I think so anyway. We're on the big red train. What do you think, Lani? That's us. That's how we get home. Good to see, Lani. See any fishies?
Yeah.
Where?
How many stingrays did you see today?
1, 2, 3.
I feel better on the weekend. Give my life a better meaning. Let me stay where I'm in phase. I feel better on the weekend. I feel better on the weekend. Give my life a better meaning. Let me stay where I'm in phase. I feel better on the weekend.
Well, that was the Busselton Jetty done and dusted. So when we got back off the train, I was just getting some final drone shots, and the kids went and played on the playground, and we had a bit of a mishap. Peyton slid down one of the things there, and a splinter about this big went straight into her back, and I've just had to rip it out with some pliers. I'm not sure if there's any left in there, so we're heading back to the caravan now, and we're going to see if there's anything left in there, and if there is, we're going to have to sort that out, either take it to the doctors or see if we can get it out ourselves. But yeah, Busselton Jetty, it's a beautiful destination to get to.
What is my
Okay, so that's where the splinter went in. Move your torch for a second. So the splinter went right in there, and this is the splinter. So all of that was inside, and it was deep too. So we've had to pull that out, and we're just inspecting it to see if there's any others in there. Alright guys, that's it for this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed Busselton. We're going to kick around this fire for a bit longer. Enjoy the night. See you next week.